Go time! My name is Todd Grisham, and watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
Time for our tail of the tape. It's Roy Jones Jr. He won world titles at 4 different weight classes, including the heavyweight championship of the world. And up against them, it's Antonio.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Pensacola, Florida, here is a middleweight, a super middleweight, a light heavyweight, and a heavyweight champion of the world, Roy Jones Jr. Fighting out of the blue corner, hailing from Florida, here is the 3-time world champion, the Magic Man, Antonio Tarver.
Expectations are sky high for this fight. Will it live up to the hype? We're about to find out.
So, all the talking's done. Now, let's get down to action.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be 2 that we're talking about. These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. Good counter punch. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. They miss with the jab. One of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore. They exchange punches. The crowd here cannot wait. They've been buzzing all day long, and finally, we're about to get it on.
Just see the nerves of the fighter stepping into the ring, Tom. It can tell you so much about a fighter. And then look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
Just missing with the uppercut. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Oh, that punch. It's bombs away. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Fighter believes in me. Anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
To beat a counter-puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. There's a scoring blow. Perfect counter shot. Nice exchange here from both men. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. That hook's blocked. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. I promise you, all 3 judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Just get your breath.
On to the second round. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This counter-puncher is going to wait for you to pull her right there. Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Punch, counter punch. Can't land that jab. He misses with that jab. Nice counter. That counter punch caught him clean. Those counter punches have to hurt. Nice counter shot. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect...
Oh, Johnny, take a look at this action. Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. Looks like they've shaken it off.
Defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work for defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
A perfect counter lands. Swing and a miss for that jab. Both men step back for just a moment. Not a lot of punch out, but thought there might be more action here. And he fails to score with that left hook. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. About Roy Jones in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Let's get out there, get your box in the middle. Can't miss him. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back and step. Breathe when you're stepping around. You've been coasting this fight, and now you're going to let him get back in. Now it's a tougher fight, and he's going to be confident. You want to take that confidence away. Go out in the first minute.
The bell rings and we start the third. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
How about that time counter shot? This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
And he scores with the counter. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Not so rigid anymore with the stance. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Catch and shoot. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Beautiful counter shot. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. The straight right just misses. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Stamina is off the charts. Well done with that counter shot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. He is down big time on the scores.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Get focused, get your mind back on the job. Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. Just back on the job. It's a terrible round, though. Come on. It's beautiful. That's it. Just start sticking to your body.
Here we go to the fourth round. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
You believe what we are seeing. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
No rest for the weary. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Not a lot of defense here at all. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on the fighter. Get out there and get the job done.
Don't give him anything. Go back and win the round, right? Kim out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on.
Back into the fray here in round 5. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Throws the jab but does not score. There's a counter shot. Solid punch. You've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses. How do you deal with it?
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
Right uppercut just off target. That counter shot lands. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Caution being thrown to the wind. Punching. Do you believe this? They got out of the way of that right hook. Back and forth they go. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bo, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Don't give him anything. Go back and win the round, right? Give him any free shots. Keep smart. Don't be looking there for one. Starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. I need you to switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind back on the job. Get back out there and win the round. You've been coasting this fight and now you're going to see it and ride it out. Go out there, finish it. You got to take that confidence away. Go out in the first minute so you're still landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab. Take away that confidence. Stop him in his tracks. Good work. Good work there. The jabs.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather. Right back into the action.
Don't let him back into the fight. Break round. Just the same again. Don't change too. And back.
We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. Misses with the straight left. Nice counter shot. They block the left there. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through?
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
They're both trying for a knockout. Looks like they're going to mix up their strategy a little bit here. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
And he misses with that straight left. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations, and they throw them non-stop.
When you have a fighter that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
You'd like to see more jabs. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Quick punch scores. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. About Roy Jones in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Wow.
There's the bell to start round 7. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Beautiful counter punch. Stiff jab. He threw a punch and just got countered. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when they're building a ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Trying to land that jab. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Through the straight left, but it won't score. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get a kitchen sink.
Just get him up. Just take the round off. Win the round on the jab. Beautiful. That's it. Just start sticking a few body shots in there. It's a terrible round.
There's the bell to start round 8. After that last round, something has got to change.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart, because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Nice counter punch. And what else could they do but to take a knee here?
What you see right there is a heartbroken fighter.
7, 8. Good counter punching. He takes a knee, buys time, collects himself.
Best thing the fighter did, otherwise, you know what? Pride's going to get you knocked out.
Nice job getting that punch through. Nice counter shot. And he scores with the counter. They threw the hook. It didn't land. Punch, counter punch. The straight right just misses. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. What a dominant performance, and it shows up on the judges' scorecards as a unanimous decision victory.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight, what a style, what a pace to get a unanimous decision. That is mad. I didn't see that coming. I thought this would be tight. This is nowhere near tight.
culture, you can't parkour over a part. You gotta march forth over your art. And for your fans, when you corner, gotta shorten your stance. Lessen your tails, Philly shell, don't orbit a dance. You hit a bell, then report to the band and do whatever that the chorus commands. And for the grand, talented, all along, liquid fortresses made of stone, with this palaces made out of flesh and bone, waiting for our time to shine, Lord, please bless my mansion of cards. If ever challenged, let us camp in the car. Or hang a hammock from a branch in the park. A planet made of uninhabited parts. Being anonymous don't grant you some dark. Even astronomers keep a camera on Mars. Satellite to track where you are and see your black as night, attack it with sparks. Fireworks are not a match for a star, and fire hurts, burns, blackens, and scars. Can still emerge, learned, attractive and charred from out the ashes of galactic barrage. Yeah, it gets savage where they traffic mirage. It ain't no magic day in back of it, secret hatches and frauds. You gotta take it back to the start. You gotta tap and learn to rap from the heart. Yeah, yeah. Talented, all alone.